Welcome everybody, I'm Joey and this is my garage. Today, on Joey's Garage, I'm going to be testing out rust removal. If you watched my last episode, you would have seen my unveiling of my newest garage project. It's a 1986 Honda Shadow rebuild. Now, I'm waiting on all the parts to come in, so the first thing I can do that I've noticed that's going to be a lot of is rust removal. So I have this center stand here, and it is very rusted. It's going to be a small project, nothing big, but it's something that I can do right now. So what I want to do is test out a product that I found at my local auto parts store, which is EVAPO-RUST. As you can see, it advertises that it removes rust, corrosion, and all kinds of stuff. And all it says is that you have to leave it for about 1 to 12 hours, just let it sit, and all the rest should be gone. So that's going to be perfect for me, that I can try it out and do a product test of it. So all I'm going to do is I took off the center stand, I'll throw it in with the rust remover and some water and see what happens. Alright, so I think I'm ready. First step, I'm going to take the center stand and just toss it in. Next, I'll use the EVAPO-RUST and just toss this in a full bottle. This is going to be 32 ounces. So I'll just take this, fill it up. Now from there I'll go grab some water and get this fully submerged, and that's going to be it. Easiest product test yet for me. I'm happy. Alright, next is the water. Bollocks. Looks like it needs a little bit more. Let me grab a little bit more and we'll be done. Last little bit. And now it's submerged. So from here, I'll let it sit overnight. That's going to be about 6 to 8 hours. I'll check it out in the morning and see what happens. Now with this one, I didn't scrub it. I didn't take off any grease, anything like that. It says if there's a heavy amount of grease, you should. But I didn't do anything. All I did was take it off of the motorcycle and put it in the bucket. So let's see how it does. So it's been 10 hours later and the stand has been soaking in the rust remover. So let me go ahead and pull it out and we'll see what kind of results we got. And here we go. As you can see, it's still rusty. I don't know, maybe it's because I diluted it, maybe because it doesn't work as effective, I don't know. But I'm not too happy with the results, and I'll have to see if I can find a different method for getting rid of rust. As I said, it was just going to be a test. It's just a center stand. I wasn't too worried about it. As I said, the bike's not going to be the prettiest. I mean, I'm not going for showroom, you know, freaking chromed, all shined up. It's going to be, you know, a bike you use. So, go ahead and dry it off. I'm going to see what else I can do with it to get it restored back. I have another trick up my sleeve, and we'll see what other tests I can do. Welcome back everybody to my conclusion of my product review test for EVAPO-RUST and removing rust from metal surfaces. It started out with this kickstand. I took it off. I was just trying to waste some time trying to get it back to a good state, and I tried that EVAPO-RUST. Now, it didn't work out very well. I look back and I'm probably guessing, or I am guessing, that it was because I diluted the solution. So I wasn't too happy with the results. So I had to find something else to do and get this rust off. I looked around other products. I couldn't really find anything. So I figured I'm going to have to take the long way and actually started sanding it and trying to get off as much rust as possible. I figured next I'd have to sandblast it, but I didn't want to do all that work, so I wanted to look for something else. So this is what I found. It's an rust remover from Rust-OLEUM. I'll put a bigger picture on there, but it claims that it instantly converts rust to a protectable, paintable surface. So, or protected, whatever. So I figured I'd give it a try. And with this, I just, like I said, sanded it down. I've already started doing 1 or 2 coats on it. I do very light coat, just very fine mist on it, and just let it sit overnight, couple hours, and then do another coat. So I'm going to do 3 or 4 coats till I get all the different surfaces. It's kind of hard, so you have to put it one way, I'll paint it, put it up another way, paint it, and then do just the different sides till I get everything. I'll put a primer on it, and then I'll do a high temperature paint for the end. And I'll see how it turns out. But I'm not too worried since it is the center stand, it'll be under the bike. Like I said, I just wanted to try something, you know, start doing some product testing, and also, you know, get the bike, get the motorcycle moving. I don't want just sitting there. So it is what it is. That's what's going on with the center stand. Next, since I was unhappy with those results for the EVAPO-RUST, I went ahead and tried a different piece. Now this is the carburetor that I did with the lemon juice. As you can see, it still looks good. I'll do a product video on, or update on that also, since that is, I'm very impressed with that WD-40 or whatever it is. But look for that one. But for this one, I have this idle speed screw, and you can just adjust it whenever you're to adjust the idle of it, so you can keep it around. I'm not even sure what the idle speed should be. Maybe 800, 1,000. I'm not sure. We'll get to that when we get to it, when we start tuning the bike. But so I had to get that one secondhand, and it was rusted. It was grimy. Same thing as the carburetor. So I tossed that in the EVAPO-RUST, and it actually turned out very well. I was surprised with the results for it. Unfortunately, I didn't video or record it. I just wasn't thinking about it. I'm still getting used to this recording, sharing my thoughts, doing product testing, all that kind of stuff. So fortunately, I just missed out on it. So maybe if I get another metal piece that's all rusted up, I can do another video on it. But with that, it is what it is. I mean, the carburetor's all done. It's ready to be tossed in the bike. So that's what I'm happy with. And on that, that's just about it. The bike should be coming along. I got the brake in yesterday, so I'll be doing the caliper next, and that video should be coming up in a week or two. I don't know about the time frame, and we should be moving right along. Hopefully I'll be able to fire it up in maybe a month or two. Hopefully, but we'll see about that. So on that about wraps it up. As I said, it's coming along, and hopefully we should have something soon. So with that, like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Thank you for everybody who's watching my product videos on the gunk. That's been a popular one. A lot of big questions about that one, and a lot of follow-up too. I don't know. Maybe I should do another one. I'm busy enough as it is. I also have the scooter. It has the the maintenance yearly. So I've been doing that also with the valves and spark plug, all that kind of stuff. So we'll see where it goes. But with that, stay safe and keep 2 wheels on the road.